played into the leg side. She's off the mark. Not wasting any time. Vagela, she's out there after what's been a very successful run in this tournament so far. She's been excellent with the ball. Picked up a player of the match as well in the first game. High on confidence.
Yeah, I was talking about Gitika Kadali. Forgot about.
It's played well. This time over the head of the fielder at mid-wicket. Should run away. It doesn't, just pulled back in front of the rope. 2 runs to Ritu Singh.
I was talking about Kadali and Chetna Reddy Pakidiana. I forgot about Isani Vagela. She perhaps maybe the shortest in stature on this roster, but packs an awfully firm punch with the bat and with the ball for USA.
It's gone up high, and it's going to be another 6. Ritu Singh, you are playing quite the knockout there. She's picked up Amarpal Kaur over pitch delivery, and she's dispatched it over the fielder at long on.
Now, this was good for men's rope distances. This was over the boundary by a good 15 yards. No doubt about it. They pulled in the ropes slightly for this women's qualifier, but that one nearly onto the access road here at Woodley Park. Fantastic strike from Ritu Singh.
And again, this time straight. It's going to be back-to-back 6s. Ritu Singh is doing her job for Cricket USA. And her teammates are cheering her on. Amarpal Kaur, a very expensive over for her.
What's in the water in St. Louis, Missouri, Manali? What's gotten into Ritu Singh? What are they serving for breakfast at the team hotel? Pow!
This has been very, very impressive from the youngster. Overpitched again. She does so well to just wait and place the ball, and she certainly has that power.
What are they teaching the gymnasts? That's her primary sport, gymnastics. What's in the warm-up routines to develop all that explosiveness from Ritu Singh, a multi-sport athlete. It's just 17 years of age, but playing an uncanny knock here for USA. 3 6s so far. Strike rate over 200. And based on the history of this rivalry, she may be putting this match out of reach for USA.
Yeah, it's going to be very stressful for Canada out in the middle. They're certainly really high up there now, getting close to the threshold of the number of runs that they can chase. We start with a wide. Divya Saxena, the skipper, she's bringing herself back on. 2 overs to go in this first innings. And USA, they're already at 119. Well, you mentioned she is a gymnast as well, and it just requires so much body strength to be a gymnast, and she's putting it on full display. Ritu Singh, driven down the ground, punched down the ground, calling for 2 runs. Ritu Singh, she's quick. She didn't wait at all after getting to the other end. It's another 2 runs to USA. Driven down the ground again. They're calling for 2 again. They should get there comfortably. There's a little bit of hesitation from Vagela. Ritu Singh diving to get back in her ground, but she'd have made it quite comfortably in the end anyway.
And again, she's somebody who has great match awareness and recognition. She's taken really strong turns. She's not hesitating one bit. And just the recognition, she knows she can take one for the throw. No hesitation whatsoever from Ritu Singh at the non-strikers in.
Going over the cover region this time, Vagela. Calling for 2 again. Ritu Singh, she doesn't even wait. Very quick in between the wickets.
Again, no hesitation. Isani Vagela was like, are you sure you want 2? We just run a couple 2s. I'm starting to get a little bit gassed here. Out of breath. Need to get the arms over the head, get the air back into the lungs. Ritu says, no, we're coming for 2. All the way.
A 7 runs off the over so far. Got 2 deliveries to come. Low full toss, hit straight back to the bowler. It's going to go down as a dot ball. This is the kind of big hitting we have really not seen in the tournament so far. And Ritu Singh, she's brought it. She's brought her A game today. exactly when it matters for the USA. Punch down the ground. And this time they stick to just the one run. It's going to be the end of the 19th over USA, 127 for 4. 6 deliveries to come in this contest.
And I think for Canada's sake, they're going to be thrilled that Ritu Singh is off strike, actually. She hasn't seen a ball since the 18th over, so Miguel faced everything in that 19th, and Miguel will be on strike for the 20th. And one thing this highlights for, I hope, a lot of people around the USA who are watching this, in coaching and administration, specifically in recruitment, player recruitment, there's almost a default tendency to say, we need to stick within the cricket community. If we're going to expand outside of the cricket community to look for athletes, let's go to softball. Ritu Singh is a shining example that there are so many other avenues to pursue, whether that's tennis, golf, lacrosse, field hockey. We've seen it with Erica Renler with field hockey. But in this example right in front of us, gymnastics, you get somebody who's just a fantastic all-around athlete who's got a lot of experience honed in other sports, and you bring them into cricket, and the product of that is being shown right here in the form of Ritu Singh for USA. So administrators and coaches can't have tunnel vision. Look everywhere.
Vijayani Vithanagate, she's been brought in for this final over. She starts with the dot ball. It's quite wide as well. Vaghela, she'll try to get to the other side, bring Ritu Singh on strike. Punched into the leg side. They're looking, no, they're going to stick to the one run, and this might not be the worst of things. Try and get Ritu Singh back on strike.
Well, I think the message may have been sent out. Ritu, you need to be the one hitting the majority of these deliveries, because in the last over, that was an automatic 2. That delivery, she turned and she stopped. She didn't turn and run. She turned and looked and said, no, I think I'd like to have it hit now.
Hit straight down the ground. Another fumble. It allows for the second run. This is sloppy, sloppy work. Canada, they continue their poor form in the field.
Well, the fumble on the boundary by, looks like Saxena, and then the throw to the wrong end. Ritu Singh was very, very late. It was a fantastic call by Asani Vaghela to recognize, I'm coming back for 2 after the misfield. Ritu Singh was content to settle for 1 there. I don't think she was completely aware of the misfield, and she took off extremely late. The relay had to come to the keeper's end, and it did not.
This time she's pulled it into the leg side. It should be caught, and it is. Danielle McGahey, she doesn't drop too many. It was a good effort from Ritu Singh, just not getting that little bit of extra distance. Vijayani Vithanagate, she picks up a wicket in this final over, and good for Canada to see Ritu Singh, the player out, the batter out. 37 off 16 for her. It was a fantastic knock from the youngster.
Well, the previous 2 sixes were straight down the ground, and the straight boundaries are about 5 to 10 yards shorter than the square ones. The square boundaries here at right field at Woodley Park are very, very deep, so it's going to take some serious timing to get it over that rope.